up, everybody? We're here today out in nature, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about meditating today. You know, this is something that has become profoundly big in the spiritual industry, and just it's always been pretty big, but now it's way bigger. You know, just this whole awakening process is bigger. So if you're someone who suffers from anxiety, or you suffer from depression, or you're just constantly feeling like you're not doing something that you need to be doing in your life, meditation will open you up to that. It's going to show you what you need to change and what needs to be going on in your life. And not too long ago, I found myself staying up all night. It made me really think, what is sleep anyways? Really, honestly, what is it? Because as far as I'm concerned, you close your eyes and you lose yourself to another world in your dreams. But what happens when your dreams start to become a reality? I noticed meditating goes hand in hand with sleeping. You haven't put your mind to rest. Your body's at rest, but the only difference is when you're meditating, you're mindful, you're completely awake. And this made me think, do we really need sleep? Yes, we need to rest. Yes, our bodies need to rest. But do we really need to put our minds to sleep? That question I'd like to disagree with. Simply because I feel like once you learn how to be mindful, you've unlocked many key points in your life. But after a whole day of not sleeping and facing everything I've ever been afraid of and meditated, brought me to a realization that meditation is nothing more than being mindful while you're sleeping. And when we sleep, we wake up. But here's the thing. One day we go to sleep and we never wake up. Or is it that we actually wake up and everything we are currently living in is a dream? So I wanted to talk about how to meditate. So this is how to meditate, and a little bit of tips on it that I found, along my way of doing it. And do this two ways. You can either do it laying down or sitting up. But personally, I have found you are more at risk of falling asleep if you are laying down. So I prefer, or I recommend, sitting up, back straight and tall, nice and tall, spine all the way up, chest out, your legs crisscross applesauce. After that, you then close your eyes. You're breathing in. I like to breathe in and literally hear the voices in your head telling yourself, breathe in deeply from your nose, breathe out of your mouth. Feeling my shoulders drop lower and lower, my body resting. And I like to do this about 3 to 5 times, each time taking me deeper and deeper. There's stages to it. If you're a beginner, I really want to recommend, this is what I did. I sat inside my head, took myself to a deep place. When you're meditating and you're breathing, you start to feel the center of your chest illuminating. So it's like you're taking yourself there. We as people do not have roots as trees do, but we have 2 feet, and therefore when you take yourself to the center of your chest, you are making sure you are grounded and planted to the earth and here in this present moment. After I did that, I sat in my sanctuary, my room in my head. I like to call it my sanctuary. And I created a place. At first, I started off with all white walls and my windows, and then I pictured a scenery that I've always dreamed of. Just this beautiful scenery that's always been in my head. And then I started to change things about the room. I changed the colors, I changed the things that were in the room. Personally, what I found really eased me was really earthly colors, natural colors, greens, and pretty brown. That's a start. After you create your sanctuary and you're completely at ease and you notice, all right, we need a little bit of action in here, that's when you can start to access your channels. And at first, it's very fast. It's constant. It's just a constant going of channels in your head. But with breathing and how important it is, you'll learn to calm them down. So once those channels start to go and you start to think, okay, I'm crazy, like I don't know if I'm making this up or it's actually happening, because at one point that was me. But I got past it with breathing. Once I started to think like that, I was like, no, Lisa, you're not being crazy. So just breathe in, breathe out, calm down. And then my mind focused on a very certain channel. keep in mind that sometimes it may not be real life situations. You may see animals, you may see symbols of things, and take note of them. I really, if you want to understand the meaning of them, take note of them, because life is just a symbolism, and there's hidden meanings behind everything you had seen in your meditation, and it's just really incredible. So if you just started meditating, please don't stop. If you've been curious about it and came across this video, here's your sign: start meditating. If you didn't know how, I have had the pleasure of teaching you, and I hope my tactics work. And if you already know, please share my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. We're really trying to raise the vibration of this universe. Every wonderful creation of light is trying to change the world. So let's do that. Let's do that all for us today. Thank you, peace, love, and we'll see you next time.
Everything around me falls apart, 'cause all I ever heard was the sweet sound